Hi friends, I am Shobit and I am here to tell you about the science around us. Before we start today's story, I want to show you a mystery. Take a look at these two photos. This is our dosa batter right before we ground it. It's smooth, flat and well, it's just sitting there, right? But look at it now. Just 6 hours later, it's bubbly and it's grown taller and it looks like it's full of clouds. What happened? Did the batter grow while we are not looking? Well, it's not magic. It's science. I always say that we should always learn the science around us, because even a simple bowl of batter is actually a midnight party for millions of tiny guests.
Time to rise and shine, everyone! Let's get this party started.
Did you just see the video? Who are these tiny chefs? Well, let's find out. The invisible fermentation party. Let's see what's happening while you're fast asleep. Meet the tiny chefs. First, let's meet our guests of honor. Inside your batter, there are millions of tiny invisible helpers called the microbes. These are actually healthy yeast and good bacteria. They might be small, but boy, do they love to do work. The midnight feast. When the lights go out, the party really starts. Our tiny chefs begin their midnight feast. They munch on the yummy starch from the rice and dal. To them, your batter is a giant buffet. But what happens after a big meal? Well, these micro critters get so happy that they start blowing tiny air bubbles. Think of them like invisible party balloons popping up all over the batter city. Because the batter is thick and stretchy, these bubbles get trapped inside. This is why in the morning your batter has grown tall and looks super fluffy. It's literally full of air. While they party, they also create some tangy magic. They make a special juice called lactic acid. This is the secret ingredient that gives our dosa the delicious, slightly sour taste we all love. But wait, there's more to the story. Let's look at some cool pro tips for a perfect fermentation party. The magic of the human touch. Did you know your hands have magic? When we mix batter by hand, our warmth tells the tiny chef, "Wake up, party time!" Plus, we also invite even more helpful micro friends from our skin to join the fun. Weather matters too. In the summer heat, our microbes are like race cars, but they move fast and finish the party in just a few hours. But in the winter, they get sleepy and move in slow motion. They might even need a warm blanket over the bowl. The salt rule. And finally, meet the party police. Salt. No salt makes the microbes go wild and too sour. But too much salt pulls the water out of them and slows them down. A little bit of salt is just right to keep them working at a steady pace. So, the next time you see those tiny bubbles in your batter, you'll know it's just tiny chefs blowing balloons after a big feast. Remember, science isn't just about big textbooks or fancy labs. It's everywhere. My challenge for you today is to look at one thing in your house and ask why. Always learn the science around us, because the more you know, the more magical the world becomes. I am Shobit and I'll see you in the next discovery. Bye for now.